Hi, I'm Kieran McSherry, Managing Director at First Capital Bank. It's an absolute pleasure to be here again today to talk to you. And as you can see, I'm not here alone today.
Thanks, Kieran. My name is Faunul Kapanje. I'm the Chief Finance Officer for the bank. We're here to talk to you about the financial performance for the bank for covering the period 2021 and the first quarter for 2022.
Fanwell, why don't you update us maybe on 2021 results?
Thanks, Kieran. That's quite a story, right? We published our financial results for 2021, and I must say that the performance was quite good, Kieran, in the context of the kind of environment that we operated under during that period. We posted a profit in historical terms, 4.9 billion, which is quite significant compared to 1.7 billion in 2020. And of course, in inflation-adjusted terms, that came in at 3.3 compared to just under $1 billion in 2020. It's not just the profit number that's interesting about this performance. I think when you look at the underlying business itself, there is actual growth that is quite apparent in the numbers. You will see that our deposit base increased in real terms actually by some 16%. After you take out inflation, and that's quite an interesting outcome there. When you look at the loan assets, there was quite a movement in there, an increase of about 88%, which is quite quite significant. And I must say, what's interesting about that asset portfolio is the fact that when you look at the underlying quality of that asset, it's all good. We coming in with a non-performing loans ratio that is below 1%, which is quite commendable, I would say. Then you will have noted that we declared a dividend. For the first time in 2021.
Yep.
After a very, very long time indeed, and I think that's quite a commendable feat there. And even after we've done so, we still remain with a fairly comfortable capital position. We met the 30 million threshold in December, and we're operating right now with a fairly comfortable margin of safety. Even after we take into account the movements in the exchange rates that are happening on the market. So 2021 I think was a fantastic year for the group, and that story seems to be continuing into 2022. Kieran, you may want to talk to the outturn for the quarter.
Yeah, no, thank you. It certainly was exciting to pay a dividend and to more than meet the capital requirements. And on the back of that, Q1 has been a challenging start. But I think that's, if you take in context the global issues and challenges in terms of inflation coming through early in the year, and that's to some extent exacerbated by the Russian-Ukraine crisis. And then we have our own macro situation and challenges in terms of the exchange rate and the continuing devaluation of the currency, and indeed the differential between the official rate and the parallel rate does lead to challenging conditions. But that being said, we have had a good start to the year. Our interest income is up nearly 40%. Non-interest income is also up nearly 40%. We have in the first quarter managed to contain cost growth to about 20%. But I expect that cost growth to significantly increase as we go through the year, and inflation continues with the recent projections. But we made a good profit in the first quarter, and we'll be releasing our trading statement in the next few days. So that is a very good start to the year. On the balance sheet side, we've had some growth. Our loan book has continued to grow by about 10%, and we'll continue to try and drive that through the growth and mobilisation of our liabilities. Capital, now that's decreased, as you know, mainly because of the dividend, as you referred to. Having paid out the dividend, there's a decrease in capital, plus the impact of the exchange rate devaluation. Even with that though, we still have a comfortable buffer to the minimum capital requirement. So we are positioned well for growth. We're a sound, solid financial institution with a good capital base. So why don't you maybe talk to us about some of the exciting products also we have that are coming out?
Yeah, so it's not just been a story about numbers. I mean, there's quite a lot that has happened also during the period for the customer. One of the things that has happened, Kieran, is that we've gone paperless, and I think our customers love it. We're seeing quite a lot of usage of our digital platforms, coming through, and that's quite interesting. So we're expecting that to even get better with the introduction of the new internet banking solution that we're working on, and that's going to be I think a game changer on the market, so to speak. Over and above that, we've had quite a few other products coming through. In the MTA space, we've also brought in Hello Paisa, we've brought in Western Union, and we think that there's going to be quite a lot of business coming through in that space, and our customers are going to enjoy those products. We've launched the Gold Card. You want to talk about the Gold Card, Kieran?
Yeah, no, the Gold Card, Nostro card, which is just about to be launched. And that's a new product, exciting product. Will allow our customers to travel overseas where they've got Nostro balances and use their card freely. And I guess also on the other product that we will be bringing out is a new point of sale offering, which will be a fully fledged integrated point of sale, which will be an exciting product for the market as we go forward.
Yeah, that certainly is going to be a good one for the merchants out there. It reduces stress, right?
Yes, absolutely. So I guess the other area to talk about is our long-term value that we want to bring to our stakeholders. And we believe our stakeholders are not just our shareholders, but they're also our employees, our regulators, and particularly our communities in which we work in. And we've done quite a bit of work on that this year in terms of junior achievement in Zimbabwe, where we had a number of people come through, do job shadowing, and help them find a foundation for their career choices as they go forward. Equally in the Global Money Week, we've run programs and partnered with people to do Train the Trainer, covering 4,500 youths. And then of course we made a donation to the National Blood Service for the solar system, which will significantly help the efficiency of the delivery of blood services to the community. And all our colleagues also, we mustn't forget, individually get involved, I think, in many different things in their own local community. And we should congratulate them for that as well.
It's so true. So Kieran, going forward, look, I mean, this environment is going to remain very difficult. The way I look at it, I think the challenge for us as a business is to continue innovating, provide solutions to customers that are bespoke. I don't think with an environment that we face ahead of us, you can continue on a straight-jacket approach for all customers. So we will need to innovate around the customer spaces that we operate in. But also, I think we've got a great opportunity to leverage off the digital solutions that our group brings to us, and I think we are placed in a very good space there, just to take advantage of some of those opportunities that are coming through. You've spoken about the integrated POS solution. It's just one of the solutions that we're thinking about as we go forward. But also, our partners, quite a big space for us to leverage going forward. And you may want to just speak to some of those.
Sure. Yeah. All of those areas are hugely important, and innovation is important, particularly in this market, as you say. There's one thing that's certain in life is change. And the market will change, and we have to change, and we have to adapt. But we also, look, to me, banking is also about building, I've said this to our customers, long-term partnerships. And partnerships have to be mutually beneficial. We have to work solutions for our customers that will work for them and help them to grow their businesses. But at the end of the day, banking is about trying to help the economy and trying to grow the economy and contribute to the economy and as I say, all our stakeholders. So to wrap up, let me just start by saying thank you to our customers and all our stakeholders, because we value your trust in us. We appreciate the trust that you put in us. And all our stakeholders, as I said earlier, include our customers, our colleagues, our shareholders, and our communities. And we never take that trust lightly. And we'll continue to work with you to try and build a partnership that works for you as customers, but also works for us as a bank, because mutually, where we benefit each other, we can move forward with strength.
And of course, the colleague franchise, the staff colleagues, the reason why we're here, today. Obviously, we'd like to thank them for the great contributions made in 2021 and for their continued efforts going into 2022.
Thank you for your partnership. We look forward to continuing to work with you as we grow as businesses together. We hope to talk again in the near future, and in the meantime, till we talk again, please stay safe and look after yourself. Thank you.